Oh, yeah, we are live. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Guys, you see who's here, but real fast. He is live. He is in Vegas right now, making it happen. We got to drop in. He's giving us some time. Ladies and gentlemen, from beyond the slap, it's Terry Dunning.
Whoa, I got the news for you guys.
What's good?
I just sent Joe flying backwards and sent him flying like a puta, if you will. Dude tried to come up being all fake, giving me a hug. I knocked him the fuck back when he went running. I just posted the video online, man. Go check it out.
Okay, on your Instagram?
It's uploading right now on Instagram. Yeah, he tried to come up and give me a hug and be all fake. I knocked him the fuck backwards and sent him running like a bitch.
Let's see here. Let me refresh. I'm not seeing it just yet. And then
it's quite still uploading. I just uploaded it, man.
Oh, there it is. 1 minute ago. Okay.
Yeah, he
hold
went
on real
got
fast.
security and everything, but it's on him because he came up and put his arms around me trying to hug me first. So I sent that dude fucking flying.
All right, let's see.
Hug me, man. I knocked him the fuck back and called him out like a bitch. Me out, got him running, motherfucker, man.
This is gonna be better than a slap fight.
Right now. We can settle this right now. Come on, don't run, bro. You're a pussy fat, you motherfucker. Oh, sorry, man. This dude talked all that crap and got knocked on his ass and ran like a bitch.
Whoa!
You go back for me. I want to see that point right at when he's going in the hotel. That's
all right. Let's watch it again. This bear's watching again.
Hey, motherfucker, gonna come up to me and try and hug me, man. I knocked him the fuck back and called him out. And he ran like a bitch. This dude that called me out got him running like a motherfucker, man. Come on, bro. Let's do it right now. We can settle this right now. Come on. That was him after he ran for security and ran to the circle real quick to get security.
What was he saying? What was he saying right there? What was he saying?
Oh, he was saying that, he'll be back out or something like that. But I was like, no, let's do this right now, bro. You don't need to go get no help or go get an audience. Let's do this right now. Yeah, he ran like a bitch. He came up trying to hug me, man, and try to say sorry. I knocked him the fuck on his ass. Bro, you're a pussy faggot motherfucker.
Well, to be honest, that's how you handle things is one-on-one. You don't go get.
So this faggot motherfucker gonna come up to me and try and hug me, man. I knocked him the fuck back and called him out. He ran like a bitch. This dude that called me out got him running like a motherfucker, man. Come on, bro. Let's do it right now.
I'm trying to figure out what he said. Like, why would he be talking smack? He knows he ran. You know what I mean? So why is he?
Well, he wasn't talking smack. He was trying to say that he didn't say nothing, and that I was like, bro, get the fuck off me. Don't come hug me, man. I was about ready to punch him in his face, but I knocked him back with one shove. This dude went flying.
Wow.
Your beard looks trimmed and straight, and your lines look tight, brother.
Woo,
thank you, man.
yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
I can see it.
Listen, I don't have long. I got the family out here. It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm going to wait and see if this dude shows up. I'm going to throw him an attitude he's never seen. But I honestly don't think he's coming back out. I already threw this motherfucker once with one hand.
I want to see family.
Okay, fair enough. But I gotta ask, bro. I gotta ask. I gotta ask. Is there a way he could make it up to you? Is there a way you guys could work it out? Is there something he can do or say that would?
Yeah, just stay out of my way. Just focus on your page. I don't need him on my page. Worry about what I do. I obviously don't want to be friends with the guy because I helped him out and I seen what that did. This guy stabbed me in the back when I introduced him to fighters, and he was only getting 30 views. So I really don't want to associate with him. Just stay away. Keep it that simple, or I don't mind pushing you back on your ass again.
Absolutely. And to be fair, just so people know the whole story, he did call you out first by far. There was a hate campaign, coordinated BS hate campaign against you, in which you were right. You were proven right, but there was a hate campaign coordinated against you. And he jumped on the other side, hating you, telling people not only to block you, delete you, not follow you, but he also asked if you could handle the heat when he brought it. He literally said that in his video. Do you think you can handle it? You mess with the bull, you get the horn. You remember, he said something basically he doesn't think you can handle him.
Kidding me? Handle the heat? I'm out here in Vegas, man. I don't feel this guy fucking warm. I don't feel any warrant from him.
Dude, you were born out of a volcano and pits of hell fire. But
know this
anyway,
much.
and
I know this
also, just so you know, I sent him the link. You were on. You were ready to talk it out, right? On this very show, I encouraged him to come on. Maybe you guys could have, before this, worked it out. He ignored us. He said nothing. And then I guess he thought that it was all well and good. And then he just ran up on you. And then you caught him running away from you. And what we saw is him running away from you. That's the report right
My
now.
girlfriend wants to say hi, Mike.
Hey, there she is.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's my girl.
yeah, man, that's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, I don't have a problem with any podcast. If you don't call me out. If you call me out, I will answer. I may get my ass beat, but I'm going to answer. I keep it 100. This dude is fake as, excuse my language, he's fake as fuck. And I just showed that.
Absolutely,
that. Don't call me out so you can get media credentials, because at the end of the day, those media credentials don't mean shit when you're sitting on your ass.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Can you
And
imagine
not only
if
that,
Terry pushed me?
Terry's not the one you want pushing
I
you.
would
I
eat
can
up
tell
the
you that.
dog.
But regardless,
I don't
If
want
you-
him hugging on me. He comes up
It's not-
hugging me after talking that shit. I was like, get off of me, dude. Don't come up with that fake crap.
wow, man. And before anybody trips, you're a cool cat. You're a nice guy. And if anybody, if he would have tried to talk to you before this event, before running up on you, if he'd have reached out, if he'd apologized to you, it wouldn't be like this. He pushed you in this. He told people he tried to hurt your livelihood. He tried to hurt your page. Then he tested you physically. He challenged you. And then when you reached out to him to go, hey, man, I'm here to talk about this before I see you in public, because I'm going to have to treat you the way that I'm going to have to act like I believe you. I'm going to treat you like you are a man of your word. And you did that, and clearly he was not prepared. He was not prepared. You
Well,
know
the thing is, out in public, he wants to act like a badass, but he's going to come up and give me a hug when nobody's looking.
Yeah,
it's like,
man.
well, here, let people look. You want to call me out, let them see the real you. Let them see you running. That's
Wow.
the real you. I don't like this fake crap that's going on. Like all these people talking about, how real they are. But I'm showing you, these guys are not real. These guys are fake motherfuckers, man. They sit there and act tough. I mean, I just got word today. I talked to Wolverine, and I got word that Corey was calling him stuff like autistic and shit. I was like, man, let me go up there and interview Corey out of nowhere. I would slap the fuck out of him right there live. And I don't get why some of these slap fighters ain't. If you guys don't like them, the difference between my platform and his is people could tell me they don't like me, and I can accept it. Up there with Corey, they have to pretend they still like him.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest difference.
Yeah. I would rather you not like me and me get an honest, interview from you, get real words from you, or never deal with you rather than you be fake with me because of some weird access I have. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
The biggest thing I want to say about Joe is, I answered his call out, and everybody can see now he ran. That way, if there's any doubts, there's video right there. He ran. There's security right by him. He ran for security when I knocked him down. That's the Joe. That's the Joe that everybody's standing behind and says is the real news. Those are the real news people. The ones that get knocked on their ass for help when I answer their call out.
And he's right. Terry's right there. I know. I've been right where Terry is in Vegas. He's standing right there waiting for him to come back out.
You are waiting for him right
now. Yeah. See,
there's the entrance.
Yes.
That's where he's hovering.
Wow, man. Hey, man. Here's an official invite to Beyond the Slap, son. You DM us if you're worried to come out of your hotel room. You DM us. We'll have you on. You know what I mean? You can apologize to Terry on our show. And you will have safe passage throughout Las Vegas. You know what I mean? You're welcome.
Like I said yesterday, I'll play mediator.
And I want to be clear. I want to be clear on something, just so you know. I saw him out here on Fremont, and I minded my business, but I paid attention and watched him. This dude walked up to me and put his arms around me to hug. So everything is out there. I did not walk up to this guy and start trouble. He came up and tried to be fake, and I knocked him backward. So I had no point approached him. I just answered his call.
Right.
You did the Kale Sonnen
Yeah, I was waiting for him.
Where you come inside, you don't let him come that close to you. You know, that's what he always said. And then he'd get him off. There's a bubble, and then it's on.
Correct.
Now he said he's going to be out here. He says he's going to be out here at 7 o'clock. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what he's coming for, but let's come out here and climb on his back in 7 seconds. He's falling asleep. That's my plan. I ain't dealing with this dude talking. If he comes back out after that, then it shows that he's coming for a fight. I'm going to answer to it. I got it all on video. This dude's walked away. If he returns, he's looking for trouble.
I'm going to fair. I'm going to ask that you give him the chance. You give him that beat.
Jail, bro.
Because if he's trying to come to you and maybe apologize, you give him a chance to. You know me, dude. I try to make peace.
I just don't want it. I really don't want it. At this point, I've seen what everybody did to my platform, and I get it. I'm just having too much fun talking about how important that platforms are now. It's hard for me to go back.
Well,
they came at me originally saying I talked about them, so now I'm answering, talking about them, and it's just too fun. I'm getting a lot of feedback. People are loving it. So I really don't want their apology. It does me no good. I'm going to sorry. Go find Jesus for that. To me,
you were naughty last night, Terry.
If you're apologetic, be apologetic before you make your actions, not after.
And that's fair. I will say, not to bury that lead, man. And I hate that you know the stuff like this overshadows the good work sometimes. But man, you just released your full interview with Slap for Cash, and that was a freaking that was one of the best interviews journalism-wise, period, I've watched in a long time. And I couldn't even, and that's from you, and I know you. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's my buddy doing that. But that was just a great interview, man. I mean, great conversation about the Diaz brothers, about the corruption going on in these sports, about somebody like Slap for Cash's real opinion, whether you agree with him or you don't. The fact that you got that interview and did that interview, the fact that he respects you enough, to
I got one better than that, Mr. Mike. I got an attempted murder story that happened during season 3. I'm about ready to drop.
Okay, wow.
Nobody knows about it. There's an attempted murder, and I've given this guy to come out and to answer for it. He's got actually about 30 more minutes to come out and respond. If not, well, then I'm just going to go ahead with the story without him then. I know it's facts. I have proof. And I have the person making the accusations already on interview. I've been holding out for a while. But there was an actual attempted murder in season 3. People don't know about it.
Whoa. Oh, my God. Like, just wow. You know what I mean? That's
sure.
You better kill me. I'm going to be another rapper dead for popping off at the mouth with shit I shouldn't have said.
Terry is dropping the heat tonight. If you guys aren't watching, you are missing out. Good Lord. Okay, so you're saying season 3 of Power Slap, Road to the Title, there was an attempted murder in the house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There was. And when I found out, you'll see in the video I drop, I've held out for probably close to a year now. But even I was shocked to find out who it was. Because when I heard, I assumed it was one person. And when they told me the name, my jaw hit the fucking floor. I was like, there's no way I almost stabbed somebody. No way.
It wasn't me, right?
It will shock and rock the slap fight community. But I've given this guy a chance to respond, and all he wants to do is sweep it under the rug. And I'm like, well, you might want to stay with Slap News. Well, guess what? That's where he's at right now. Is up there with Slap News. But I'm giving him another 40 minutes to respond. And after that, I just go with the story. The thing about these fighters is this, and they don't realize it. I don't need them to talk about them, and I'm showing them that.
Right. Absolutely. This is, I'm just blown. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, somebody say something. Michael, man, stick something up your butt real fast. I don't know what to do.
Bro.
I am the shocking rock. Listen, I do gotta get going. I do want to say, Vern, I miss you out here, man. I told you I'd say your name at least once. We miss you out here, bud. I wish you were here for PowerSlap 13. You see what you're missing, man. It's even action-packed out here on Fremont Street. I'm keeping it coming. I got more action going on right now than Slap News. That's for damn sure.
I'm not there.
Another thing I want to point out. Now, I don't know if you saw today, but Corey introduced a pair of glasses to his platform. In an attempt, because I've been getting a lot of comments on my glasses that I wear.
Mhm.
my feedback. So all of a sudden he showed up with glasses today. But what somebody informed him is really not the glasses that make your platform look cool. It's the content. The glasses is just an accessory for me.
And beard.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow, man. All right, brother. You be safe
That's
and
it.
watch
That's
your
to
back
me.
out there.
Hey, I
All right,
told
man.
you last night, didn't I? Did I not tell you you were naughty last
Oh, I don't need to watch my back. I got my girlfriend with me, and
That's
she's
that-
actually a better fighter than me.
Casey
You
not
guys-
go yet.
Yeah, she's actually waiting actually for Petty to step out here. She wants to confront her and talk to her
I know.
politely, but she wants to call her on some of her bullshit and accusations that she's made over the past year to me, and ask her why she hasn't corrected them, knowing that they're false. And I got the emails with her acknowledging that she misunderstood, but why she hasn't corrected it yet. So my girlfriend's out here actually waiting to ask her those questions.
She was last December.
Yes, she was. And Petty Corner did not come out then. She's avoided her. And my girlfriend's not looking to beat her ass. I want to be clear. But she is, she's stepping up to get some answers. It's just an accusation she's made. I obviously can't confront a girl. That wouldn't look good above and beyond all things. But she's trying to want some answers here. And Petty Corner is dodging her once again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. The heat
Oh, and
is
by the way,
And
I did get autographs. I did get autographs and stuff for the kids. In fact, for the kids, we're actually taking them to a container park with 2 blocks from here and give the kids something to do. So we still accomplished what we came out here to do.
very cool.
Did you see Tyson and his dad? Did you see
I
Tyson?
absolutely did. I gave him some cards, and he's actually on a treasure hunt now. I gave him some cards, fighters that are in town, both on the card and as spectators, and he's got to go get them autographs. So I got him working on it right now.
When you see him, give him.
I
Give him some love
was
from him.
something different for the kids this time. We're trying to do Santa Claus because it's the summer, but I got them doing a treasure hunt, and they're hunting the fighters that are in town that I gave them cards for to get autographs.
I could have been the pirate.
Next time. So
It's funny, he called security, and they didn't come out because he actually started. All they did was tell him to go inside and avoid us. We were out here doing our thing. We got permission. So security actually advised him to step inside.
Yeah.
Wow.
Woo.
He actually touched you. He invaded your space. You could have just went.
Oh,
I
he
don't
put his
know
arms
what
around me
he
to
was
hug
trying
me.
do. I had to
As soon
think
as
myself.
I made sure there was contact, and there's cameras all over Fremont Street. I made sure his arm actually touched me first before I knocked him down. I wanted to make sure it was contact so I could say, hey, this guy made public threats to me and then came up and touched me. What do you expect me to do?
That's fair. I mean, that's
The
fair.
minute his arm touched me, I was like, get the fuck off me. I called him fake. I was like, don't come up and hug me after you make that shit. Yeah, I don't play that. Don't call me out in public and in private when nobody's looking. You come up and say, oh, I was just kidding. No. Go out in public and say you were just kidding.
So the answer is, just leave you alone. Just let you do your thing. And that's it. And then it's kind of like just a life situation I have that I do.
Yeah, well, the thing is it.
Walk away.
To be clear, I was covering this before them, and I didn't need them in the picture then. So let's just keep it like that. I don't need them here to do my content. I was doing it before all of them.
Correct.
So I don't need to be friends with them to associate. In fact, I wouldn't even know who they were if each of them weren't poking around on my page and trying to get my attention.
Exactly. And not only that, but I mean, you have the respect of the industry, not just one promotion. So
Is it okay to play him on live camera?
yeah.
Right, so people want to say hi to you. There's Vern on there.
What's up, brother?
Oh, I just wanted because they were just asking about you. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Oh,
1 second.
man.
Hey, if you all want to go, I'm going to be live for a few minutes, and then I'll head down and meet you a little after 7.
Awesome, Tyson. Awesome to see him. Hey, what's up? How are you?
Okay, what
Amy
happened?
in the
Where is
chat says,
everybody?
What's up to Raven? There we go.
I'm
I was
here.
just letting
I
Vern
don't
say
know
what's
what
up
happened.
to Tyson.
Saying what's up to the kid.
We're all
I'm
here. We're all here.
Yeah.
We're
Hey,
all
1 second. 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm live. Hey, you
No,
don't
do
mind.
your thing.
I know you're a little shy and stuff. All right, and I'll be right there behind you guys. I'm just waiting to get one more autograph, and I got a poster for you at the end of the night, okay? I'll meet you down there at the park. I'm only going to be about 30 more minutes.
Right on.
All right, guys. Sorry about that.
No
Yeah,
worries.
get down that way, 2 blocks, Container Park. Hey, have fun, man. You're going to like this park, brother.
Them kids
All right.
come first.
man, we're trying to look out for the kids. There's kids walking around, you know. If you can't drink and you can't smoke, there's nothing to do on Fremont. And that's why I do this. This is what I do it for. And there's not many. I think the most kids I seen was like POWERSLAP 8 or 9, maybe 10. One of them, and then it was like 14 kids. So there's not many. There's not many at all. But
the ones that are just the repeaters. I mean,
one kid is one kid.
And not only that, but that's the future of the sport. You know, those are the kids that are buying the cards now that are going to be of value later. You know what I mean? It's an investment into what we love. So
Tyson has actually taken on this entire combat sports seriously as a kid. He's doing wrestling. He's succeeding at it. I know I think he's looking into like jiu-jitsu now. I mean, this kid, he's inspired by POWERSLAP.
Awesome.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, guys. I got a lot going on. I don't mean to turn the camera. Yeah.
No, you are all good, brother. You are all good, man. We are like basically, man, as you know, you are man on the street, on the ground right now for the show. You are literally making the news as we speak for POWERSLAP 13. So whatever you got, man, we're here for it. You just showed Tyson the slap kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's awesome. You know what I mean? So
yeah, so people can see this is legit. Again, there's not a lot of kids that come to this, especially on Fremont, because you got people out here wearing nothing but leather dong covers, literally with just a piece of leather covering their dong. So it's not a kid-friendly place.
Right.
But just down the street, there's parks, and I try and do stuff, give them pride, you know, keep them off to the side over in this area right here where there's not a lot of adults drinking and stuff.
Absolutely.
Just off the entrance there in Fremont to the Circa. That's where he sets up, just right there.
Yep.
No table this time though.
By the way, Amy says hi to Raven. Amy and Raven hung out a couple weeks ago. So yeah, she's saying hi.
Yeah. I'm sorry. She's taking off the
She's saying hi. So, yeah.
You get down here, people start asking for pictures. It's a little hectic sometimes.
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. So you're going to be out there till what time tonight?
I'll be out here till about 7 p.m., maybe later.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was doing sign language, so I didn't interrupt. But at least 7 p.m. I'm actually waiting for Wolverine. I got some comedy tickets I was giving away. Cool. But a lot of the fighters actually held out up there with that news. I'm just going to give it to Wolverine and a few of the fans that are out here.
Sure. Absolutely. Well, what all is going on out there right now as far as...
Well, you know, I was just saying, give you final details. As I mentioned, I'm actually doing a little special on Slap Jesus, too, because people have been asking. And how he kind of beat his wife out here and was full-blown meth running up and down the Vegas streets barefooted. So I was getting some facts from him when Joe walked up to give me a hug. I was talking to one of the people that, you know, knew more about the situation. So that's what I got going on right now, just kind of getting some inside stories. I can't tell you. It looks like Austin Turpin will be going against Byrne again at POWERSLAP 14.
Oh, wow.
That's unannounced yet. That one's in the works. It's not locked in place, but that's what it's looking like, speaking to a few sources. Other than that, man, I think I've pretty much told you all the details that I've gotten so far.
Very cool. Awesome.
It's freaking hot out here in Vegas. I will say that. Man, I think we're hitting 105, 106 today. Woo, I'm sweating like a nutsack.
Thoughts on the weigh-ins today? The weigh-ins took place today. As we know, KO Chris, the only real kind of news is that KO Chris came in pretty heavy. Any thoughts on the weigh-ins today?
Yeah, that was shocking with Chris. In fact, I actually tuned out for him and Manny's weigh-in. I figured he had it down, seeing him working out, and then I was shocked to find out he missed weight. I have not seen KO Chris. I was looking for him, but he's probably up in the room right now kind of sitting to himself. Yeah. Don't know that in fact. I haven't gone in the circuit yet, but that's probably where he's at. He's probably in the room right now. A lot of times when guys miss weight, they're trying to stay to themselves. You really don't bother too much.
I have a question. How's him and his sister interact? I know that they're both
I have not come in contact with either one of them.
Okay.
They've been in the circuit, and again, Circa's 21 and over, and I got my daughter with me. I'm out here with kids, so I haven't gone in there. So I couldn't tell you how they're doing. Going on social media, it looked like they were doing great, so I was surprised to see you miss weight.
That's what I'm saying. So now I'm wondering, you know, maybe she can be supportive. of this, to keep him from.
Vern, I didn't hear you, but I will say this again. I wish you were out here. Definitely wish you were here, but it's not the same without you.
I appreciate that, man. Maybe we can make a change to that. And
Even Don, I've seen Don for maybe 10 minutes. He's disappeared. I haven't seen him like the rest of the time. He told me he'd be back out. He's been gone for like an hour and a half, 2 hours now.
I've heard it's really different. The feel this time is really different than any of the others. And I've been getting calls and texts from fighters and some of the fans, just saying it just is a weird vibe out here this time.
I did bump into Juice. That dude is fucking huge.
I know.
Holy shit,
All that weight was awesome.
Yeah, went up to give that guy a hug. I couldn't even get my arms around him. He's that big.
Nice.
And I'm a big dude. Yeah, Juicy is just massive. I don't know who's got that match now. I might be changing my call on that one. Also, I want to change my pick on Siegman and Pono.
There you go. Yes, you do.
Weights, but Pono is coming in heavy, and he knows how to throw that weight, man. I want to change that prediction right now if I can. I'm going to go ahead and take Pono on that.
Yeah, I put a hundy on that. I was telling Don to put a hundy on that for me.
Yeah. That was I
Concerned.
Man, I was surprised, and the thing is on that, the odds are still favoring Siegman. So that could be a real money match. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something about Siegman. I don't know if he told you this or not. He's making a move to light heavyweight, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So
okay, it ain't officially out there. I didn't know if he had mentioned it to you, but Siegman's almost there. He's only about 12 pounds above light heavyweight right now.
Well, and he looks lighter. He, a lot of him was his size, and that he just naturally was thick, and that's why he didn't go out, So that's
I haven't seen him. I thought I'd seen him earlier, and it was Dale Minner. So they look just like Dale. Dale's out here, and he's put on some muscle.
Hey, Dale.
I was shocked how fit he looks.
Yeah, man. Tell Dale we said what's up too, man. And then
look, he's walking here. Can you see him? Can you see who's walking up here? Hold on, I'm walking to him. As we get closer, you might not recognize this guy.
Long sleeves, it's Don.
Super fan!
Saw the long sleeve.
What's good? Live.
You see long sleeves in Vegas, you know it's Don.
Third member of the crew. I can't hear what they're saying. Where's Superfan? Show Superfan.
He's right here. You want to say hi, Superman?
What's good, brother?
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Good. Look at you looking fresh. I see you freshed up, dog. What are you
always, buddy, always.
Oh, yeah, but hey, man, I saw you on that podcast. Congratulations, bro. That was very cool, man. Congratulations.
That was a really good time. We went and watched midget wrestling last night. That was even awesome.
Yeah, man, absolutely. How's Babyface looking, dude?
Very good.
Yeah, man.
We have some good matches going on.
Heck yeah. What do you guys got going on tonight?
Just a couple different parties and hanging out and trying to stay cool.
It's a fun night.
It's warm.
Absolutely, it is hot out there. Very cool. So a couple different parties. Very cool. Look, it's the boys. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see y'all. Heck yeah, man. So I heard you got a couple of awesome
Hey guys, I do gotta get going though. They're waiting to actually head to the park, man. I've been waiting up for a while.
We will see you soon. Thank you so much, brother.
All man, thank you guys for having me on.
Out of jail.
Mike, I'll hit you up tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir. We're doing it. We'll be here
man,
live.
It's always good seeing you and Vern. Again, we miss you, bud. Wish you were here. I'll be singing that song from Pink Floyd all night. Wish you were here.
Thank you, man. Miss you guys too.
We'll see you.
Be safe.
Later.
Holy shit.
Woo, that was some energy. Oh, good Lord.
He was Israel.
Listen, well, we got content. That's for damn sure. There was information shared here.
We are on the cutting edge of the power slap sword is what we are right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you right now, I'm going the murder one. I gotta watch that. As soon as that drops, I'm all over that. I got to figure out who he's talking about, how it happened, when it happened. Well, I know when it happened, but you know, attempted murder. They definitely didn't air that, did they?
No, they didn't air that. I actually know who he's talking about, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! Like, I love what he's doing. I love what he's doing, but like, you know, I don't know, man.
There's a certain point where you just gotta chill a little bit on some of it.
Right, timing is a lot, but past that, I think, and I don't mind. It's just you got to know the price you pay for keeping it real, for bringing that information out. You know what I mean? For look, those are the people I love the most. You know, Woodward Bernstein. My guy Shane Cashman is one of those guys. You know, they're the oh gosh, the guy that did the Twitter files. I loved him forever. I can't think of his name. Anyway, there are just some great reporters out there. Matt Taibbi. Anyway, there are some great reporters out there that put their ass on the line. You know what I mean? And you understand they live in threat and they don't get the love that other people do and people who claim to be reporters, you know, journalists in the game. And he is dropping the hot shit and he is bringing it. You know what I mean? He's the Vice of what we have right now. He is that dude for what we have. He's the only dude doing what he's doing, getting as deep as he is. You know, and the problem is people are going to hate that. Welcome to it, right? So,
but the thing is if it was the NBA, it would be all over the news. But slap fight, because it is such a niche thing right now, we need someone like Terry to get out there and not be afraid to put that stuff out into the public for consumption. And then he's not making shit up. He's just reporting what he knows, what he's seen, and what he has facts on. He said he has the receipts to back up all this. That's just good reporting.
Let's watch this. I gotta see this one more time, fellas. This is. Let's watch this one more.
We can settle this right now. Come on, don't run, bro. You're a pussy.
Not your daddy, big
faggot motherfucker.
Daddy, didn't he?
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry about that, boss.
And I love how nice Terry's. Oh, sorry about that, boss.
So this faggot motherfucker is gonna come up to me and try and hug me, man. I knocked him the fuck back and called him out, and he ran like a bitch. This dude that called me out got him running like a motherfucker, man. Hello? Come on, bro. Let's do it right now. We can settle this.
I think he says daddy at the end, like called him his daddy.
It's right now. Come on. Come on.
I did.
Don't run.
He said something about Big Daddy. He said, not your daddy, Big Daddy. Like,
yeah.
Bro, you're a pussy faggot motherfucker. Oh, sorry, man.
He did use that faggot word.
So this faggot motherfucker,
a bunch.
So this faggot motherfucker gonna come up.
Aye. All right. So
there's that. That's straight fire. I mean, that surpasses the smoke. That surpasses the match. It just goes into boom, fire.
Yeah.
That is fair. That is fair.
We did. I don't know if you know this, but we did like 30 minutes on what led up to all this smoke to start with. So we have an entire podcast where we spent a lot of time. Terry spent about 45 minutes explaining the buildup to what caused this. And you know, sometimes when you open your mouth, someone's got to shut it.
There's been they've not got along for over a year. A year ago, they were having issues, you know, and then that's just kind of, they tried to get things to be better, and it was better for a while, and then all of a sudden, it got back to where it was, and even further.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Well, no one went to jail, and no one went to the hospital, so.
Perfect. Yeah, just stay out of jail. Don't put anybody in a hospital.
Yeah.
Other than that, go.
Yeah.
How happy did Superfan look talking to Terry?
I don't think Superfan ever changes his expression. Superfan is very deadpan. That's what I love about him. He got the same tone, everything's deadpan.
Or he's
walking a line.
He saw we were live doing the thing.
Yeah.
And he saw Terry was on it, and he knew Terry was just downstairs, and he probably heard him mention his name. Was like, I got to get down there. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I got it. I love
Don,
Superfan. He's great.
I know. In Don's defense, guys, you know, he does need to walk a line, and I respect that, and I've supported that since PS6. You know, that's how he's able to grow in the sport as the #1 super fan. I mean, there's a lot of fine lines that he has to walk.
Right.
Oh no, I'm not hating, and it's the same way. Look, man, dude, I'm not taking. Look,
I know.
I am. If Slap Son would come on, if that dude wanted to come on and talk, which I've invited him multiple times, and he has, and let me just state this for the record. The guy has, an absolute standing invite. He can come on whenever he wants, and talk about whatever he wants. He's more than welcome. So do the Slap News guys. So does Petty. I'm not that dude. I'm not blocking anyone, and I want everyone to come on. The problem is there's a group of people who feel like if you give everyone a platform, you're a bad guy, and only certain people should have a platform, and I just don't do that, and I never will do that.
You're the anti that.
Yeah. I believe everybody deserves a right to be heard, especially if they're, coming out of pocket, and this is a labor of love. Everybody deserves a right, and I always I get concerned when there are people out there who have a specific need and desire to tell you who you can and can't listen to. I disagree. I say listen to everyone. And I would like everyone to feel like this is a place they can come and say how they feel to other people and get an honest opportunity to say how they feel. And once again, just like I just asked Terry, is there a way you could work this out?
Yeah,
could he apologize to you, man? You know what I mean? Because honestly, I hate Terry being in bad. Look, man, Terry is amazing, and Beyond the Slap is an amazing platform. Really, truly, honestly. In fact, I think probably by far the best independent platform for slap news or, news about slap fights out there, however you want to say it. By far the best. And he's a hell of a good interviewer, too. The guy's just good at what he does, man. There's no doubt about that. And I hate the fact that he has to deal with people literally getting on their platforms and saying, don't follow him, don't pay attention to him. Actual hitters and people who are employed by the organizations going on his pages and talking shit to him. And then when he talks shit back, they attack and go ice him out. And it's like, man, it's just not fair to him. And I feel bad. Is he perfect? No. But I believe he deserves his shot and his opportunity and his place in this industry as much as anyone else. But once again, I'm offering everybody a chance. If what I'm doing is wrong, come on and tell me why. Don't block me and make me an enemy. As you know, I was really pissed off yesterday, and I'm still unhappy about it, but I'm over it to a certain extent. When I'm getting fighters telling me that other media are telling them to not talk to me, period. Literally, I was told not to talk to you. Not to talk to you. I'm like, are you kidding me? It opens up to everyone, and that should be telltale for you. Anytime somebody's telling you don't talk to other people, you got to worry about that person. Why are they trying to control you like that? You talk to everyone. You talk to anyone you want. Don't talk to anyone you don't want. Be your own man or woman, for that matter.
I do agree with that. I do. Go ahead, Michael. Go ahead.
Okay. I just find it hilarious, not even hilarious, kind of insulting that this whole thing that we do is trying to build up this a niche sport into something bigger that it can be, that it's working toward. And for them to say don't interview with Mike or don't talk to Mike or da-da-da, to me is just cutting their own throat. That makes no damn sense at all, because you've always been a middle of the road guy, Mike. You don't sit there and go, I hate this because I hate the person. You say, I hate this because I don't think it's being done right. Like,
correct.
Stuff like that. So it's kind of bullshit, and it kind of pisses me off. Because it's the first I heard about it. It kind of pisses me off too, because, You started this channel on your own. You were gracious enough to bring me in. Now we got all these other people involved too, between Superfan and Terry and everybody. Yeah. And it's, yeah. Well, you're sitting right there. So I know that. Yeah.
No, I understand.
Yeah, but it's a pisser.
Yeah, man. And you know, you live and learn. All good. It's a new sport, and a lot of this stuff, a lot of these things are young things, if you will, for lack of a better way to say it. A lot of these things are things that happen when people haven't been doing it a long time, and you got to let them play out. I'm disappointed in it all because it should and could be better, you know. So,
like I said yesterday, Mike, just that my feeling is I don't understand why everybody can't work together to build it and make it better.
I agree. That's the crazy part.
You know,
like, dude, we are our space. We threaten no one. Look at us. We threaten no one. We're not the serious guys on purpose. We're the other guys. That's who we were meant to be. We're not trying to fight with nobody. And then all of a sudden it's don't talk to them and blah, blah. It's like, stop. You know what I mean? We exist wholly outside of the thing. You know what I mean? We want to bring some fun and interest to it. So much so. And we had that vision so awesomely that they agreed with us so much so that they're bringing in pro wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Speaking of, man, let's get to these weigh-ins, dude. Had some weigh-ins happen, yes, ladies and gentlemen, today. And interesting stuff there. Everybody pretty much made weight. We'll go through some of it now.
Dumpling looks a little more fit. I know he's big, but Dumpling looked a little more fit.
Yeah, Dumpling looks like he's been hitting the scale a little bit. So, absolutely.
Wolverine looks good.
Yep. There's Dumpling right there.
Yeah, I mean he has. Look at he's slimmed down somehow or got more muscle. Changed some of that fat into muscle, I think.
Well, and that's the thing, man. You can weigh 450 pounds and lose 150 pounds and still be 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, but he's looking good. Then you got the man there.
This is going to be a bad fight. It's going to be just like, I'm sorry, but when the Crazy Hawaiian fought Dumpling after he lost all that weight.
I think so.
I think this is going to be a similar fight to that now.
Cool, man.
I mean, I like Siegman. I do. Yeah. But the balance is way off right now.
Yeah, Michael Mann. I don't know if you know, but go ahead.
Oh no, I'm listening to you because I was
just going to say, yeah, Siegman came in way less. Siegman is making the move down to light heavyweight, which is actually a lighter weight, and he's making that move down. And the concern there is that this is his last heavyweight fight against Pono, and Pono outweighs him by like 25 pounds.
Yeah.
And as we know, man, that weight, that's your knockout weight. That's your standing up straight weight, if you will. You know what I mean? So it looks like there's some concern there. That's what I wanted to talk to Superfan about. Hold on, man. I'm going to see if I can get him on the phone while we got that going. Let's see here.
Yeah, these weigh-ins going here. I was watching them live today.
Vern. So yeah, Vern, what did you think about the weigh-ins today?
You know, I was shocked. I mean, I even posted on the thing when I saw that KO Chris didn't make weight.
Right.
I was literally floored. I could not believe it. You know, I mean, he's been taking it so serious.
How much was he over?
I'm guessing quite a bit. I'm just guessing quite a bit because I saw his last post before he went to Vegas when he had his shirt off, right? He's flexing. Well, he looked a little heavy in the midriff, you know. So I'm gonna say at least 5 over.
Yeah. He was 177 and he was supposed to be 171 or lighter. So it was right at 6'2" or 6'4". He was over.
Yep.
So which is actually
Yeah.
a lot for
Yeah.
a slap fighter. You know what I mean? That's a lot for a slap
You
fighter.
can't just go in a sauna on that.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, but that happens too, man.
No, that's what I was thinking. That's not water weight there. That's not.
Dane did look big though.
Yeah, look at Dane. He looks big.
He
Look at
looks
that.
bigger. He looks thicker. His arms look like he's worked out a little bit more.
Mhm.
I think he might be taking this one a little more serious than any of his others. I hope he does. I mean, because if he doesn't, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, seriously. Well,
But
and it's a big opportunity for him too.
yeah, it is. It is, and bring that, and it would be a huge storyline for the company too to bring that belt back to that family, the Airnets, and to Vegas. You know,
True
that'd be a good storyline. But I find it hard to see Dumpling ever getting knocked out.
Is that Bryce?
I'm telling you right now, this. I'm a big fan of Dumpling. I don't see him getting knocked out. I don't see it happening. Yeah. Not anytime soon, that's for damn sure.
That's fair. And I kind of agree with you. I think they're trying to find a guy, you know what I mean? So let's see here.
I think I know a guy that would give him the best fight of his life and maybe beat him. Just in a
I can't think of her name. I think she's gonna win though.
Drop a name on us?
She's a new one. She's a brand new one, right?
Yeah, pro wrestling girl.
Yes. Oh, dude, did you see Holly's weigh in? Oh, I got Chubb.
We're
It
getting
was
to
awesome. It was awesome. I mean, she brought. What the hell? This guy's got shit all over his face.
He's awesome.
What the? Oh my!
What?
Oh, that's a winner right there. That's a winner.
That dude's ready to slap side.
No, that guy's going down. Oh no!
Oh no!
That's my
that
cousin.
dude's not ready.
That's my other cousin.
Oh,
from the
yeah,
other side. That's a Kennedy side, brother. Not bad. That poor guy.
Oh, that's
Wow.
Yeah. That guy looks like he's been in prison.
that's pro wrestler.
Probably prison then. That's awesome though. Look at that. That's a monster.
Got a
I didn't
wingspan
get
on
to
him.
see.
We got to see this guy. This
What?
guy is all awesome.
Hold on a sec.
There's not 1 inch of not awesome on this man.
He's got
You know
that
what I'm
green chocolate glowing. He's got that green chocolate, really good vibe.
Yes,
You know,
absolutely.
happy. He's at Samoan. Look at them tats.
Oh,
Tribal tat, not tits, tats. Yeah, Mike.
There's the new star,
well, they could be tribal.
Michael Michelle,
Tits
which
too,
all
you don't know.
respect. She was the one supposed to fight Paige in a feature match. That basically kind of got bumped down to an afterthought match. She stayed positive. She's staying working, and she's actually great for the sport right now. I appreciate what she's doing. So,
She's gonna end up. This bumped her up as far as being faces of the sport.
yeah, true.
This bumped her up a bunch.
Yeah, I think you'll see her in Hollywood, Haley J, or Hollywood, excuse me, Haley J in a match soon.
Who we got here? There's got to be a wrestler at some point. It's pretty as shit. Aesthetically pleasing one. That's
Yeah, and no real arms.
Yeah.
They really do like aesthetics. Dana White loves aesthetics. How they,
Yeah.
you know,
It's just like a-
do I look aesthetically right? No. Does Terry look aesthetically right? No.
Aesthetic sell.
Yes. Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
but-
here we go.
Oh yeah, there's El Perro Rodriguez.
El Perro, respect, brother.
Respect.
Respect,
Let's see
brother.
what he's looking at. Let's see where he's at with it.
Made a card for him.
Heck yeah. Boom. Looking good. He looks good, man. He looks good.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. He looks good, but
Yeah,
that's not babyface.
no.
It's one of the opening card
That's one of
guys.
you guys.
That's the wrestler dude. There's Alan Klingbeil.
I like that guy. He's
I
really
like
nice.
him. I like him, but he's going
But he's
against Luke, and
fighting
I don't think he's got much for Luke, quite honestly. So, boom.
I tell you, you'll know when he's standing on defense. How he's going to take it. If he's like shaking,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in his stance on defense on the first slap, you'll know he's going down.
And I'm going to say this chick is a fighter, not a pro wrestler. The way she just kind of moves, she definitely carries herself more as a fighter than a pro wrestler. And she doesn't have tats either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No tattoos. Yeah.
Like a standoff.
And then she carries all that stuff. Usually that's, you know what I mean? Fighters always carry a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? I got 2 drinks.
Gotta have their
warm up.
protein,
Yeah.
their whey,
Yeah. I got the protein. I got the hydration.
kale.
Boom.
Flower head.
Kale.
Oh, I know her by.
Is that Sig Monster? There he is. Sig Monster shaved his head. Ready to go.
Respect
Looking
for that.
lighter. Look at him. He's looking lighter. You know what I'm saying? He's looking much lighter.
But that's just the size, though. That's the thing. Look at the shoulder width and stuff now. Like, comparison to Pono. Just, damn it.
Yeah.
That looked cool.
Okay, so let's get a good. He didn't take off his shirt either. Oh,
Yeah, he didn't take off his shirt. I mean, look, he's slim, man. He's slim.
yeah. Look at him there versus.
Tall guy.
Let's see here. Where's Pono? I had Pono. Hold on. That's not Pono. There's Pono. Yeah, there's Pono versus Pono right there.
Big difference.
Yeah.
They're in the
There's
same
Kale.
weight category because Pono looks
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Michael?
So there's KO Chris right there. I think coming to the stage. Hold on.
They're in the same weight class because he looks. Pono
Yeah, well,
looks
he's
way
up
bigger.
and down.
Yeah.
He's up and down.
I mean,
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
whole weight class. And as he's dropping, he's in the middle of this fight. So that's where the gap came.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Let's
that's
see here.
I got you.
yeah, that sucks.
And coming to the stage now should be KO Chris. See what he's looking
Yeah,
like.
relax.
Let's see here. Come on, KO Chris. Let's go. Yeah, that's why they're double, triple checking the calibrations on the machine. Because, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah. And he gets up there.
Oh.
Look at him. He is unhappy, man. He's not feeling it. You know
No,
what I mean?
no.
So,
Came down from his room off that scale. You already
Yeah.
know. He's just waiting for the reaction of the people that are sitting out front.
rough.
Yeah.
Like he tries to get out there, like, pause, take a picture. So,
Wow. And they didn't even show the walk off.
nope. Did oh, that's not David
that's
Hardy.
got-
Where's my chance?
Main card way. Oh, actually, remember they had Dumpling at the first.
Yeah. Here we go with some of the staffers. These are the people running Power Slap.
Yeah, Frank.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Frank.
And coming up, they have
Yeah,
some great
he's got
face-offs going on. Yeah.
Skinny Jeans got that on the nuts. You see that?
Yep.
Ooh.
That'll be a good fight right there. That's going to be a good face-off.
No. Sorry.
Boom! He rips his shirt, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. He rips his shirt.
No, he's
Beautiful.
done. He's toast. He's cooked.
Absolutely.
Cooked. Anybody's gonna do that, they're cooked.
They're
Yeah.
toast.
Okay.
They're done. I'm telling you, they're done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my pick.
Let's see who else we got coming up here. So, hey, man, the thing about it is definitely a lot of star power. You know what I mean? Definitely a lot of star power. And that's awesome.
The main card really carries this whole card.
I agree.
Carries
And
it all.
that, and I will say they've got a promising undercard too, man. There are a lot of newbies. Look, man, as far as just strictly from a fan perspective, and even kind of from a media perspective, I like the idea. Whoa, big
Wow,
brother.
that was awesome. Is that Uncle Micah? That's Uncle Micah.
Yeah, that's a go.
Uncle Micah against Juicy. Oh, and Uncle Micah's been. I mean, he's messaged me a few times in the last year, and I mean, he's been thirsty. He's really wanted to fight.
Hell yeah. Good.
So we'll see, man. I didn't get it to him because I didn't go to Vegas, but I have a card here. Because he is an OG. Uncle Mike is an OG. These are two newbies.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, that's the one I think is a fighter, not a pro
She got some
wrestler.
guns on her.
And she's got that fighter. Yeah, she looks more
I
like a
think you're
fighter
right.
than a pro wrestler.
I wonder if that fella on the left's ever been in a fight.
I don't know.
I
I do.
All right, man. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one, bro. Who you got? This is
I'm on the
man.
right. I got the right.
Yeah.
That's my guy right there. Just out of prison. You want a pack of cigarettes, bro? Let's go.
Let's go. Pack of cigarettes, son.
Guy looks really nervous. Frank, step up, protect him.
Woo.
There you go. Oh yeah. Oh wow, I'd be nervous too. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Samoan against the Irishman.
That's and they both look ready to go too. That's interesting. Yeah, man.
I'm taking that Viking right there that's just walking off the stage.
You got to. He's like, he looks like he outweighs him by 100 pounds, man.
I don't know how he's gonna reach back and swing.
He's probably just gonna throw it like a ham.
Oh
Throw
my!
his arm like a ham. And it's
What do you want to do? Some slapping, laddie?
Oh yes. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I think
going
you're
to really spook out.
we got some slapping for you.
I slap. I slapped a cow at home.
I slap cows for practice, laddie.
Out in the pasture.
All right. Boom.
Oh,
there's
there's
the
the hog.
end,
There
ladies
she
and
is.
gentlemen.
Oh! Dude, he's gonna be.
Vern's looking at her right now, and Vern is like,
You're to a culvert.
you would take her to a culvert. Yes, you would.
Oh, dude, Don saw her on the street, the same one. He texted me today. Walking on the street, he saw the same one that asked me to go down to the culvert and eat me.
No way.
Yes. He goes, I just saw her.
Well, I mean, maybe she's a Power Slap fan, bro. It would not surprise me.
I love this. So right here, slap. Yeah, I got my girl.
She's
That's
so
who I
white
go
trash, bro. She's so
I
Caucasian.
love you.
white.
I love you.
Straight out the culvert. Instead of straight out of Compton, straight out the culvert.
Word up, bro. We got lots of culverts out here in Nebraska.
That is true. And
Word.
you've known them all, I'm afraid.
I
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
I've
kidding.
searched them. I've slept in two. Lived in one.
Yeah, check it out. Boom.
Well, holy leverage.
Yeah, man. But once again,
But
Power
wait,
Slap has proven the tall man
That's what I'm
isn't always the most advantageous guy in the mix. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm scared. Frank, take a step up, Frank. I'm scared.
Boom.
Oh wow. What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's a fighter chick. She does not have the body to be a wrestler. No offense to her, but she's a fighter. You know what I'm saying? And that chick could be a pro wrestling chick.
Wow.
That chick's a fighter.
I'm gonna go on the right side.
Right.
I mean, left pretty, right side.
Yeah.
Make sure you get it on camera. Okay. Okay, Frank. Okay. Oh, that's a wrestler for sure. Another Irishman.
Nice. I like the mask.
I love the ginger.
Oh no, it's not a mask. It's this is pro wrestler shit. Clearly, you know what I'm saying.
Sting. The Sting paint.
Yeah. You know, I kind of feel sorry for the wrestlers because I know they've been trained a little bit, but they don't.
There you go.
Not
There's
like these cats who've been doing it for years.
Right. There's Luke versus Alan, and
there's a lot of confidence in that look right there.
yeah, I feel bad for Alan though because I mean Luke looks like an athlete, you know what I'm saying, and Alan looks like a dude who works out. There's a difference. So
you know, Alan's got a lot of offense, but he's really trying to look big.
yeah,
Bumper.
yeah, but he ain't. Yeah, it's just a different thing.
It's
And I understand
level.
if I know this. I have friends who are actual fighters and athletes, and when I stand next to them, there is a difference. You can tell. You know, you're like, oh, that guy is not them. So
I think also Luke in his head.
oh, that's the fill-in girl. That's the girl that is okay. So this is the girl taking the place of Paige for that fight, and she's new to slap fight. Yeah.
He's
And then
getting
there's
set up. This is a setup.
Michael Michelle. Yeah. So
Setup.
it's a setup. Yeah, Michael Michelle proves she's way better than she looks or seems. Like, she does not look like she's a fighter. She looks soft. But, and that's news. I think we might have mentioned it last night. Michael Michelle just announced that she's going to be doing some boxing. She hasn't announced what promotion, but she is training. And we're pretty sure it's Dirty Boxing, the same promotion that Paige is in. So, yeah.
I love dirty boxing, bro. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're so nice. Girls are nice, man. Girls are nice. They're meaner, but they're also nicer too. You know what I mean? So,
my friend has some mean in her.
yeah, that's fair.
You know.
Yeah. Like, girls are meaner in the ring. They're meaner when they fight each other, but then they're nicer when they're not fighting, it seems. There you go. There's Bryce versus Vakashvili. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
you know, he's
gonna be tough. Look at that.
Yeah, and that's Dumpling's mentor or like protege right there too.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So
I'm going with Dumpling. Boy.
Yeah, man.
Oh wow.
I don't blame you. I think that's probably wise. So I want to see this.
I'll give you my pick. I'll tell you who I choose. All right, bro.
Boom. There it is. Yeah. See, that's what I wanted to see. Look at that.
Wow. No. Oh.
See, James is naturally a bigger guy, right? But you knock 30, 40 pounds off him and you give him 20 pounds. You know what I mean? It's a different looking fighter there. You know what I mean? So
the shoulders to the neck. The shoulder, look at the distance, different.
Yeah.
It's like Kono has no neck and like hard to see Hickman's shoulder.
Yeah, man. We'll see with this one. I did not think it was close. I got to be honest. I think it might be close now. True story. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that, might be closer now. So there is that.
And I will go with Kono on this one. I'll make my pick. I'll pick Kono on this fight. That's me.
Going with Pono on it. I originally said James. I'm sticking with James.
I pick Pono too.
I'm not jumping ship on the homie. I said James in the beginning. I believe he's got the mental fortitude. I believe he's got the natural ability. I mean, that's the thing, dude. If you only stuck with the people when it was easy to stick with them, you wouldn't be a real one. You wouldn't. It's easy to be loyal when you don't have to be loyal. Loyalty requires being loyal when no one else is loyal. That's what makes you loyal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
And I kind of, to be honest, I kind of have to be loyal to Pono.
And that's fair.
Me and
That's
Pono,
fair.
we've had some moments together that are really the green chocolate. You know?
Well, and I'm more like, it's just who I called already.
Yeah.
So.
No, and I
And
know
these guys are,
I
and it's no shame. As you can see, these guys are friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Wow, though. Wow, the difference. Holy cow.
Yeah, I had no
Pono
idea.
is big.
Yeah, man, I had no idea how much bigger Pono was gonna look. You know, yeah. So
Hey, look, I think Frank works out the upper body at least.
that's that's true. All right.
Manny looks freaking good, yo.
Doesn't Manny look so different?
Holy cow.
Manny looks okay. So
I
Manny
changed.
before was like young looking with purple hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, OG now.
I know. Look at him.
Manny. I'm on Manny's. Manny's gonna get it.
Wow, you think so?
I do. I think. Look at. He is. There's a different look in his eye.
Yeah.
Than I've ever seen. And
Well-
there's already the look of defeat in Chris's eye because he missed weight.
Well, and you look at the fact that Manny standing right there is 6 pounds lighter than Chris and looks heavier than Chris. That tells you something. You know what I'm saying? That's scary. So.
Look at the
That
size
is
of
very-
his shoulder compared to the size of Chris's shoulder.
Yeah, but also a lot of that has to do with accuracy and stuff. And remember, Manny has already said this is his retirement match. You know what I mean? He's done, he said. So he said that this is it for him and he's done.
But
So is his heart in it is the question. You know what I'm saying? Is his
I think
heart
maybe that's how he got his heart in it. Was making it his last one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go out on a win. That's the drive here. Retire on a win.
That's fair.
I mean, there's different angles for both of them. But man, I've never seen Manny look so good.
I agree. That's why I'm surprised. Unless he's really focused. Maybe he's going to be a fighter. You know what I mean? Maybe he wants to be a kickboxer, MMA fighter, something of that nature. You know what I mean? So, and that's what, he's wanting.
You're like Zach
So,
Zane's doing over
yeah.
in Hawaii. Zach Zane.
Let's see here. I'm looking.
Unreal.
Yeah, he's looking mean. He's
Good job,
looking mean.
Good job,
So,
man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. So, give me one
It's
second
okay,
here.
Chris. It's okay, bro.
Yeah.
Get refocused. You're still gonna fight.
And you know what? I still am not. Look, it's not a 100. It's not a 100. I think KO Chris could absolutely, positively, 100% still win.
He could.
I do not think that this is a done deal. You know what I mean? KO Chris is gritty. There are guys in this sport, and this is one of the reasons we love this sport, right? Is because there are guys in this sport and they don't look like they're gonna win. They don't look like the baddest mofo, but they're gritty. They can take it. You know what I mean? So
You'll know tomorrow if he is in it on his walkout. He walks out and he's all like calm demeanor, stuff like that. He can get knocked out. If he comes out with that fire that he has and confidence, I'm gonna roar, KO Chris. He has. But it's a mental game too. It's a total mental game, any sport. And yeah, he's got to find that and get that grit where he comes out fired up, not coming out sulky.
yeah. I see that, and just the change in him, man. So that's something that is interesting, and hopefully we find out more about it. And I want to say this too, if we don't get another chance, a shout out to him, man. He's meant a lot to the sport. He's done a lot for the sport. He's a true OG, and I think clearly he's grown a lot. I mean, he used to be the purple hair kid, the party kid. Look at him now; he's not that anymore.
He's a man.
And maybe he feels like he's moved on. You know what I mean? Mentally from the sport. And whatever happens, man, all respect to him. Man, I don't know, dude. See, this one to me is still tough, right? Because KO Chris is still a beast, and he still has weight on him. You know what I mean? And that's still something to keep in mind, right? That still means something, you know. So,
It does.
you know, I don't.
just
This
going
one
with
is still
mental
tough.
I'm
So,
going with the mental game. Great.
yeah.
I think Manny has an advantage in the mental game just because everything's going smoother. That's
Fair.
it.
Fair, absolutely. I don't disagree with you. Like I said, I'm legit. This is the one I'm the most torn on. Pretty much all the others, there's who I may have called that I'm staying with, but if you ask, I can tell you who I legit think is going to win, and I'm probably going to be. In fact, you know what? Let's just, you know what I'm saying? How a player. So,
Yeah. I made a card for Manny. Manny has a custom. He's got a custom card.
Heck yeah. And I love Manny, and I love Pono. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But you're staying with your picks. Hey, yo, we can butt heads, you and me.
Yeah, no, I like it. Michael, man, you're awful quiet over there, man.
Yeah.
I'm taking all this in because first off, I'm learning more about these fighters than I ever knew. That's why I love talking to you guys because you are old school in this and I'm new school in this. I'm still getting my bearings. I'm still figuring out, you know, even techniques and stuff because I've noticed different fighters have different techniques and different everything about it. And like I said, I'm learning more and more every day. And like I said, I'm just really soaking this in and taking your guys' knowledge in. That way, my picks, I can make a legit, a qualified pick that will make sense instead of going, the guy with the big arm. You know what I mean? So,
well, we've
like
given you our
appreciate all
information
the
now.
knowledge I'm getting. I'm sure.
What's your pick? We've given you all the information. You got to do the tiebreaker, though, Michael.
Oh, yeah. Manny looks like he's gearing up for a different sport.
Manny does look like he's geared up. That's what Manny looked like the last time he fought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pink hair, party time. Now he's like war braided up, wearing the do-rag, looking like he just got out of jail. You know what I mean? He's like, I got to slap a motherfucker to pay my child support. You know what I mean? My baby mama on my ass for some new nails. So I got to go slap a motherfucker in Vegas to get child support and my baby mama new nails. You know, he ain't looking like, I got pink hair and I want to smoke some herb. You know, he's looking like he's ready to go, you know. So
he's
there
not
is
just
that.
there to look like be on TV. He's not there to be on TV.
Exactly. However, he's also saying he's done and he's retiring. So yeah, Michael Mann, being a street psychologist as you are, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts, like you said, he's retiring from this sport. Doesn't mean he's. I think he's probably got boxing, wrestling, something like that. I mean, like I said, to me, a lot of this is going to come down to technique. We all knock the guy's teeth out of his mouth, you know. So as long as if everything's clean, no points. I mean, the guy like you said, his shoulders and his delts. They look like they're carved out of granite right now. So when he swings, he's gonna generate some hell of power. And so I got Manny to me looks like a lock. I know you guys have, you know, Mike, you got different opinions on that because you kind of split on it, but it looks like a lock to me, Vern. It does.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
so
that's
Vern
just my layman's choice.
Absolutely. Vern is calling Manny. Michael Mann is calling Manny. Slap Master Mike is calling KO Chris. Tomorrow night, we're going to see. We're going to be here live. But before that, we want to remind you, take a quick second. Me and Cardman Vern White will be visiting where we're going to be visiting Moo Mesa tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We go in at 12:30 Central, 11:30 Mountain Time. And we're going to be visiting the Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Lots of beef.
Colorado's going to be there. And we're going to be watching a great show. That's the Cowboys of Moo Mesa. We're going to be watching that show. That's right. You know what I mean? While they're watching us. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be watching them Cowboys of Moo Mesa watch party. It's going to be episode 5. We're excited. We're getting deep in the season, y'all. That's right. Deep in the season. They were like,
do not come.
Stay out of Moo Mesa.
Do not come.
But we said,
I'm going to come.
And we did, and we do every Friday. So make sure you tune into the most watched show of all the watch parties based on Moo Mesa, originating from my studio. And that is the Nooner Watch Party with Mike and Vern, featuring the Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Thank you so much for your patronage there. All right, and we're keeping it rolling. Okay, so Manny is Vern's call. Manny is Michael Mann's call. And Chris Thomas is my call. Then we got Seek Money, Seek Monster, another controversial one. Now, as you can see here, Manny is favored. You guys are picking the favorite. Oh, excuse me. Manny is not favored. I'm picking the favorites. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking the favorite here. You guys are picking the underdog. Now, Seek Monster is the underdog versus Pono Pow. I'm picking Seekman. Could be some good money there. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I got Pono. That's where we are.
I think people under Pono. Well, I got Pono.
Yep, Pono it is, and
I
that
know
is
people
fair.
think it's a bad call, but
No, I think Pono's a very good call, a wise call.
I have seen him fight, so
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Mike is loyal. Mike is loyal.
Yeah, and you
What
know,
you
hey,
got,
man,
Vern?
you got minus 185. Oh, I'm sorry, Seekman is favored. My bad, I was looking at it wrong
I'm
because
taking
they have it colored wrong. Anyway, no, Seekman is the favorite at minus 185. Pono Pow is 150. You make money if Pono Pow wins. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Emmanuel No Love Munez is favored. You make real money if K.O. Chris Thomas wins. Could be some money for you right there. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not a betting man necessarily. Then we got Luke, cuts like Diamond Simons. I'm always going to be on Luke's side. And if you follow Luke, he has been taking this seriously, guys. He has been taking this very seriously. So,
This is going to be a unanimous pick, I have a feeling here.
Yeah.
For us three, because I am taking Luke. Sorry, Alan. Love you, bro. But love Luke.
Michael Mann.
I'm not Luke. I'm going Luke. Luke, I'm going Luke as well.
I'm going Luke as well, and I'm going
Same
Luke,
pick.
and then
You're right. I think it's going to be unanimous.
I think Luke is moving up a weight class, if I'm not mistaken, to heavyweight, and if not, and from what we just heard, assuming that information holds, I hope so, because otherwise, assuming Ron retains the title, which we're pretty sure he's going to, he's fighting Daddy Slim on 14. And if that's the case, then Luke won't get his title shot. I want Luke to get his title shot. I think he beats Allen, and I think he's a clear-cut number one contender for the belt. We're all calling Luke, baby. Luke for the win. It's unanimous. Then we got Zakir versus Bryce Jones. That's Zakir. Now that is the dumpling protege. He came into town on the same plane and rolled up to the hotel in the same limo. That's Zakir. And then you got the beast, big Bryce Jones. Who you boys calling? Let me know. Who you calling?
I got Zakir.
Right.
You cannot, you just can't go against a dumpling protege. All right. Money. He's the underdog. Money on Zakir.
Michael Bay?
I'm actually going to change my pick because I'm going to change my pick because on Tuesday, I didn't pick Zakir about who was protege. Yeah, you got to go with Zakir right there. I am changing my pick, something I don't normally do.
That's why we have this show, baby, because we look at the weigh-ins, we look at the boys, we look at what's going down, and then we make those final picks, give everybody that second chance, that next shot, if you will. That's how it's done. And let me just hold on real fast here. I'm going to pull up some more matches, and we're going to get your expert opinion on those, gentlemen. And boom, and boom. I'm actually getting excited. Even though I kind of feel like I know how these matches are going to go, I'm kind of getting excited about them. So there is that.
There's always that shocker, though, in the night.
I think KO Chris is going to be that one. I think KO Chris is going to surprisingly win. But that's just me. You know what I mean? So
that's not going to be the shocker.
The shocker.
Gotta get the 2. The 1. There you go.
Michael, man, why aren't you funny tonight? What happened?
Quaaludes.
I'll tell you what happened. Is no close. No, I did injure my hand, and I am on painkillers right now. That's why I'm not drinking beer. I'm drinking Coke. So
Good man.
I'm a
Good
little
man.
bit loop. Mike hit me up like left field. Can you do it in 30? I said, yeah.
I know. But hey, you feel good though.
That's
you
it.
Feel
so
good,
I'm not that funny tonight. I'm just
chill.
Oh, I do. I do that. I absolutely do.
Love it.
He's riding that unicorn over the rainbow right now, bro.
Yeah.
And here are the 4 headliner matches.
Mike's hat looks incredibly.
There you go. Hell yeah. Tripping on his hat.
Man, you look, say what you want, but that's the brilliance about having Michael Mann on your show is that you just let him talk and he's going to be funny eventually. He can't help it. It's just who the he is. You know what I'm saying? So
I will dig something funny out of, I don't know, Ryan Gumbel's ass. I will find something funny about it. All right. So I'm sorry.
I feel like there's a lot of funny things up Brian Gumbel's ass.
Right. I bet he does a lot.
Anyway, okay, guys, these are the 4 headlining matches, including 3 title matches and 1 that would have been the first ever, but now it's just kind of a, you know, the prime female match on the card. So we'll start out with the Michael Michelle versus Ellie Dumpster. I am going to go with Michael Michelle. Once again, I saw her take some real hits from a real fighter. And, you know, she stood her ground, didn't get knocked. Actually, didn't even get wobbled. She's got way more of a chin than I would have ever given her credit for. I think she's earned her spot. I think she's probably one of the better fighters in Power Slap right now. For better, love it or hate it. You know what I mean? Good for her. And I think she's got this one. So, you know what I mean? So what's weird is the odds there are 115 to 115 even, basically, which I think is silly because I think she wins all day on that one. What do you guys think?
Yeah. You know, she really has taken the sport serious. She's happy to be in the sport, and she's even taking more risks or branching out more now, too. I think just Michael was made for this sport. I've seen her eat, go slaps, and you're right. It doesn't even wobble. It doesn't even phase her. It'll swell her up a little bit, but it doesn't rock her noodle. So I'm going to go with Mike.
And, you know, every time I hear Ellie Dumpster's name, it sounds like you're saying dumpster. Ellie Dumpster. I'm like, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'm like, wow, you're being so mean, Mike. And then I realized, no, I'm just deaf. All right. So I'm with you guys on this one. You got to go with Michael. You got to go. Yeah. Just, I don't know why they got a dead even either. That don't make sense. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry, but the dumpster's going to be dumped on our ass.
I love dumpsters.
That's where I got my first blowjob.
That's where I make my most money, is out by the dumpsters.
We're all doing what we can. All right, I agree with you guys. I like it, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 3-way agreement there. Michael Michelle Brown is going to win that one. And then, of course, I think we all also agree he is the favored champ. And still, Anthony Babyface Blackburn versus Aziel El Perro Rodriguez. Great story, OG fighter, great resume. However, Babyface has just taken this sport to the next level. I think he might literally be pound for pound the best power slap fighter ever. Yes. And I love the fact that it just came upon an accident. You know what I mean? Yeah. He didn't mean to be. He just is, and he's a good dude. And you see him living it every day. If you follow his socials, I think he's got this one. What do you guys think?
I am on board with that. I made cards for both these guys. But I have made probably 50 of Blackburn.
Oh, wow.
So that's, and you're right. He's taking it so serious, and he's doing things that other people aren't. The whole neck thing that he worked this time.
Yeah.
You don't hear about people doing that. So I would go with Blackburn, but also in your remark, in your statement of like the best slap fighter of all time, I will respect that, but I also have to put on that Wolverine.
Sure. Well, and I mean pound for pound, or his weight class, right? Like, yeah.
But I think they're both that level of competitor, and they're the face of the sport.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna go Blackburn, baby.
It's a trifecta. Everyone's going Blackburn. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're agreeing on a lot of these. And that's fair. Of course, you got Wolverine and Russell, and I got to go and still here, too. It's not, I got nothing against her. In fact, I genuinely love Russell as a fighter. I think he's a great fighter. Watched him from back in the day. However, just Wolverine is, once again, a once-in-a-lifetime athlete for this sport. You're not going to get much better than him, period. And this is before Power Slap was even a thing. He's come out of retirement. He's wanted Russell for a long time. I think he takes this one, and I think he takes this one by knockout, actually. I'm actually calling a knockout with this one. What do you guys think?
I'm a big Wolverine fan. Again, he's another one I've made cards for. I like Russell, but Wolverine's the legend. Wolverine studies, and he knows he has a plan already. I know his plan. And now, obviously, I'm not going to give away his plan, but I know what it is. And when we're watching the show tomorrow night, we will talk about it. We're watching fights. But it'll be pointed out, and I'll point it out. And then I'm calling first slap, knockout, or Wolverine. One slap.
No one. That's bold. Yeah, everyone's going with Wolverine. That's just a given. First slap knockout. That's a big call there, brother. Yep. I respect it. And you know what? You're probably right. Would I bet on that? No, maybe it's second or a third. But yeah, but Wolverine's gonna win. To me, that's a given. So that's it for that. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Correct there. All right, and finally, the headliner match. You know what I mean? The main event of the evening. As you guys know, this is a family getting back kind of thing. This is set up for an epic upset. I just don't see it, though. I think Dumpling's taking it, and he's in still as well. What do you guys think?
Okay, Dane looks amazing.
Yes.
Dane looks as prepared as he ever had. But if Crazy couldn't do it, I'm going Dumpling. Big Brother couldn't do it. I gotta go Dumpling.
Agreed.
Absolutely 100% agree. Like I said, I don't think I've ever picked Dumpling not to win. I think, and that's not because I just pick Dumpling. He looks like a dumpling. No, the guy's a beast. He's a beast. I still think that draw between him and the Hawaiian was not a draw either. So that was BS there. But yeah, it's Dumpling. I don't think it's going to be a knockout. I think if anything, I think Dwayne may get some problems with some technique stuff. Like I said, clubbing or something like that. And there's going to be something that's just going to give the edge to Dumpling, and he's going to win it.
You're right. You're right. It's gonna be a knockdown.
Yeah,
That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a knockdown. He'll get up.
Mhm.
It'll continue. It'll be fine. But that'll be the thing that takes Dane out. Is there will be a knockdown.
That sounds on the button to me. That sounds on the button. Absolutely. Yeah, but man, that's a pretty stacked card. I mean, as long as they don't do any of these weird switch outs that they've been doing lately, or just dropping fights
Or foul.
or
Foul.
Yeah.
And that is one hats off I will give to them straight up, is that they are doing a great job of that. Looks like all of these matches, save for the Paige Van Zant one, all of these matches are holding up. You know what I mean? And I got to give them love on that. That is hard to do. Not a lot of people understand what it takes. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the thing.
The main card is really, though, carrying the entire card.
I agree. Well, I agree. And the other guys, you gotta put them out sometime. You know what I mean? You gotta put them out sometime. Some of the new talent, you gotta see what they do. You gotta see what they look like. You gotta see how they come off. You just gotta see. So
See if
yeah,
people like them.
that's true. That's true.
I mean, it's entertainment. It's entertainment.
Or see if they can even handle the pressure of an event that size. I mean, the pressure of that kind of stuff, just walking out there for the first time on that stage with those lights, knowing it's going all over the planet, basically. Yeah.
The other thing, Michael, the other thing about that whole thing that you're talking about, you're right, but it's one side of the arena.
Mm-hmm.
One side of the arena makes all the fighters so nervous, and that's the influencers and the UFC fighters that come in, the different famous people that come in. That's what makes them nervous. They actually, like, say they come out, they look to their right where they're at, and that gets scary because they start seeing faces they recognize, famous people, influencers that could help them. So they want to please them. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's focus, and like I said, that's why I think it's great that they put these guys on, even without the resume that the upper echelon of these guys have, because you got to see if they can take it.
Yeah. That's it. I love that. I love looking at that though. That right there.
Yeah, man. And this is the updated as of 1 hour ago.
Nice.
We've got some updated, but really all it's doing is going further in the directions, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Actually, the Blackburn Rodriguez one is tightened up, it looks like, just a little bit. But other than that, everything looks like it's KO Chris Thomas is actually looks like he's less of a favorite now, or the betting odds are more in Munize's favor. Wolverine and Rivero, and then Dumpling and Hitman tightened up just a tiny bit, but pretty much the same. So yeah, so good on Power Slap for putting that out. You know what I mean? Good stuff there. So
nice.
Yeah, man, and this is it. So I'm excited about it. I think we pretty much got it called. Hey guys, tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Long story short, man, we're going to be live, me and the Card Man. Going to be 12:30 Central, 11:30 Mountain Time. We're going to be watching your favorite Cowboys of Moo Mesa show ever, called the Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Tune in for about an hour. Then I'm going to be live with my buddy Mike Calderese. Mike Calderese and the Caltrop live on Center Cut Media. And that's going to be at 7 Central, 6 Eastern. Then at 8 p.m. Central, we are going to be going live watching the fights. So I'm going to be running right over from the Caltrop to set up. I'll have the stream set up probably. And then we're going to be live and we're going to be watching the fights. And it's going to be a Rumble exclusive. You're only going to be able to see us watch it on Rumble and watch along with us on Rumble. And you already know why. So, guys, make sure you tune in tomorrow night. Michael Mann should be there for a little while. Michael Mann, can you make it for a little bit tomorrow night?
Absolutely. I was about to say I really want to do a live watch along with you guys, and that way we can get the some fucking adrenaline and fucking
Oh, yeah.
testosterone pumping in
And
me,
I'm
man.
I'm gonna beg Superfan. I'm gonna beg Superfan, if you can hear me. I know there's like 20, 30 minutes sometimes in between fights, and I know you're gonna be in there. And I'm gonna beg that we can call you, you'll drop in, you know what I'm saying? I'll throw you on the screen, we'll kill it. It'll be great. You'll love it. Trust me. Trust me, dog. You're gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be awesome.
You don't have to take my word for it.
Yeah. Let's all bother Superfan tomorrow. Make sure he drops by while we're doing the live watch party from the event itself, man. How hot will that be? All right, guys, thank you so much. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. We got 3 shows coming at you live. Don't miss any of them. They're going to be hella fun. We will see you tomorrow. This has been Power Slap Time, the weigh-in show. Good night.
Oh, boy.